I'm Kanchan. I'm the founder and cookbook author of Spice Baby, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making the one thing I would make if I were forced to eat the same thing every day, and that would be this beans and greens curry. I took some of my favorite elements from some of my favorite curry dishes and merged them into one. This is also the curry sauce that I would bottle and sell if I could. A lot of times when I share a curry recipe, people are like, but there's no curry powder in it. You don't have to have curry powder in a dish for it to be curry. Some sort of spices, it needs to have a sauce or a gravy, and be extra delicious. We're starting our curry by making an onion, ginger, and garlic paste. Most people, when they're peeling onions, they get a little bit lazy and they end up taking out this whole external peel. Have you ever done that? Where you're kind of like, oh, this is coming off, so I'm just gonna throw this. Don't throw the outer layer of your onion. It is very rich in quercetin. Next up is our garlic. Now, garlic is very interesting because it contains a compound called allicin. Allicin gets activated when you chop the garlic and let it sit for about 10 minutes before we cook it so that we really allow that allicin in the garlic to get activated. We're going in with a knob of ginger. We're gonna peel this ginger with a spoon. That's because when you peel ginger with a knife, you end up taking off way too much of the flesh. We're just going to add a splash of water to allow it to come together in this paste form, and we're gonna turn it into a paste. You may need to add a little bit more water, but scraping down the sides usually does the trick. Now we have pretty much a smooth paste. There's a little bit of texture to it, but it's gonna be just fine. Now that we have our onion, ginger, garlic paste ready, we're gonna start by heating a pot. Now I'm using avocado oil. A lot of these vegetable and seed oils that are heavily processed with industrial solvents are just really not great for us on so many levels. They contain high amounts of omega-6 fatty acids. These are not bad fatty acids. We need both omega-6 and omega-3 just in the right balance. Now to this hot shimmering oil, we're going to add our onion, ginger, and garlic paste. Now that we've got our onion, ginger, and garlic paste cooked and translucent, we're going in with the stars of the show, which are our spices. First up, turmeric. Powerful anti-inflammatory, incredible for gut health. The other way to really get the most out of your turmeric is to pair it with black pepper. Then we're going in with a generous amount of smoked paprika. This is gonna add freshness and smokiness. And we are going in with coriander, which is great for digestion. And because I'm not feeding this to my kids today, I'm adding chili powder because I love some heat. We're just gonna give that a stir to make a spice paste. A couple of tablespoons of tomato paste. And now we're going in with tomatoes, which are really gonna help deglaze this pan. And then we're just gonna add our coconut milk. Now that my curry sauce is bubbling away, I'm ready to add my chickpeas. Chickpeas are my favorite source of plant-based protein and fiber. That's what's so beautiful about legumes and lentils and beans. Next, we're going in with a very special ingredient, dandelion greens. Before you recoil and are like, no thank you. Bitter greens like dandelion are so incredibly powerful for our health. They can be a little bit difficult to eat, like if you just saute them with garlic, though I love the bitter taste of foods. In this curry, they just balance the sweetness of the coconut milk. They have powerful, powerful ingredients which feed those beneficial gut bacteria. Trust me, if you've never had bitter dandelion greens and you're scared to try them, this curry will do the trick. And then of course we have to season this with salt. I like to use iodized salt. I know, crazy. But I tend to lean towards a sluggish thyroid, and iodine is important for thyroid function. And then a very special ingredient, which is tamarind. It's great to add a tang and vibrancy and zestiness. You can see how this is really a party in the mouth. It has the tanginess from the tomatoes, the tamarind, the sweetness from the coconut, the spices. I love to finish this with a garnish of fresh herbs. I'm using cilantro, which is pretty classical, but you can also use parsley or dill. It adds a real brightness and freshness. So whenever I can, I like to finish my dish with a little sprinkling of an uncooked dry spice. This way I'm getting all the benefits. When I heat the spice, I'm getting the benefits because I'm activating certain compounds. When I sprinkle it at the end, I'm getting benefits from compounds that may be inactivated by heat. Plus, it's a really nice layering of flavor. If I were serving this for a main meal, I would serve it over fluffy quinoa or brown rice, flatbread. You can also eat it as is, almost like a thick stew. It is the thing I would eat every day if I could only eat one thing. Great for my gut health, great for inflammation management, great for my soul. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Excuse me while I inhale this bowl of curry. So good.